It's Lindsay, and it is Friday, January 30th, 2026. And, you know, I'm still fighting this whole probate case, even though it's been almost 3 years now. On February 3rd, it'll be 3 years since Alan Baldwin passed away. And there's still unanswered questions that I have, and a lot of things that don't add up in that whole case, such as missing assets, not an accurate forensic accounting of anything. And so, of course, inevitably, me, being that I like to get answers about things and find out what's going on when I know I'm being lied to and exploited and taken advantage of, I usually continue to fight as best I can. I gave it a long sabbatical without trying to consult with an attorney because they all ask for too much money, which, that's attorneys charge so fucking much for what, because they have access to websites or files and whatnot that people like me don't have access to. So, of course, they can charge a shitload of money, but then how much of that money do they keep? How much? I at this stage in my life, I don't trust anybody. Or at this point in my life, I have to say, after everything that people have done to me for so long, taking advantage, stealing from me, coming into my house, invading my privacy, I honestly don't. It's always like this. It seems, no matter what, these people seem to always just be ruthless in as far as like getting money and then never showing any results as far as like what they're supposed to do. That's what I've had happen to me before. It's like they just, so I don't know. I know that there's money that's in my name. I know that there is a will. I know that there's probably gold coins or coins of not just gold, but probably just coins that Alan had that he kept in a safety deposit box, and the ring that was mine that I actually signed a written that he typed up a contract for that I signed in front of the Macy's over there in San Antonio in 2016 when I first moved to San Antonio, more or less. And Alan, I had inherited this large diamond cluster ring and get whatever this thing that Peaches had that I inherited from my grandmother, Violet Hill Baldwin. And it was a gaudy, a piece of, it looks like costume jewelry, but it's real. It was real diamonds. Nonetheless, it's something that's very elegant, a big, huge diamond vintage clustering that's really beautiful. But unless I'm going out to a fancy ball or some kind of a something, why would I wear that? It's not like I'd be wearing it around the grocery store or whatever, but because it's huge, it was a big, huge thing. Those things are not cheap. Nonetheless, it was real diamonds. I inherited that as well as other things from Violet over, diamond earrings that got stolen by that fucking Panamanian who stole my money as well back when I was dumb enough to have married him back in 2009 or whatever. That fucking asshole tried to get everything from me as well, and stupid ass me sponsoring his immigration like an idiot because I fell for the whole fucking scam. So over the years, I've had so many people take advantage of me wrongfully because I'm vulnerable, or they see me as weak. Physically, they see me as weak or whatever. But you know what? Don't be deceived. Don't be deceived by the way I look, because I'm a lot fucking smarter than you might know. So those of you goddamn fucking predators out there, you better watch out, because I've gone through so much. I'm quite able to discern between the liars and the fakes and the frauds and the fucking con men and their fucking little bitch women, whore, whatever, slut women that are just as bad. Some of those women that they work with, these fucking whores. So I've seen it all, especially here in this San Antonio. I've been treated like shit by people. women, men, you name it. And thank God I live alone, and thank God I don't have any friends, because I don't like people anymore. I just don't. I like myself. I value myself. I respect myself. But most people, I have absolutely no respect for them whatsoever anymore. I see how people really are after going through so much goddamn shit. But that's life the way it is, and I see it the way it is. I'm not gonna smile and act like everything's okay when it's not. But this is reality, because people suck. They steal from you. They lie. They exploit. They violate your boundaries. They're just fake fucking people trying to steal everything from other people is what these with no fucking respect. And once it happens to you, maybe you'll understand. But until it happens to you, you don't understand. For those of you, you don't get it. And you never probably will. Fortunate for you. Because most people haven't been through this kind of narcissistic abuse by your family, by so-called friends, by people where you fucking work at the gym. You haven't been through it like I have and survived the fucking fight, the fucking battle, the war. But anyway, so yeah, Alan, I had met with him outside of the Macy's parking lot in 2016, and I signed the contract, and because I needed some money, and I had the ring, and Alan and I agreed that I would give him the ring back, and he gave me in return, he gave me like $3,000, and I gave him that ring back, and he said, "Well, I'll keep it safe for you, and it'll be yours again one day, don't worry." And I signed the contract, okay? I have a feeling, now that I just found out by consulting with some different attorneys and trying to get some answers, because these fucking people in Kerrville don't give me the fucking time of day. It was all a big scam. That whole fucking thing was so fake, because I'm not a Freemason, or I'm not a frat boy or whatever, so, I'm not a good old boy. So they basically treated me like a fucking joke throughout that whole goddamn fucking court thing. I was mocked and belittled by Melinda Luna and Pamela King. Whatever, sorry, but no, it's the truth. They treated me like I was incompetent, and it's humiliating to go through that when I know that I'm not. So that all that fucking probate shit, which was, that all, whatever, it's been 3 years now almost since that started, but I just found out that in March of 2020, Alan passed away February 3rd of 2023, and then before, like I said, before there was ever any kind of a hearing, this sibling, Carter, managed to go through the estate and clear everything out, and harassed and bullied and insulted me and threatened me because I refused to go meet him in Kerrville to help him clean out Alan's cabin or piece of whatever house on the whatever the fuck name the street is that Alan lived on, Tilly Highway, whatever, over across from the golf course, right over there. A large piece of property with his little cabin on stilts that everybody fucking made fun of, because, Alan, the stupid hermit, the old loser, because lives by himself and he's reclusive. So everybody, my mother and brother, just said he was a hermit, reclusive hoarder, and made fun of him all the time. All the time they fucking made fun of him. They're horribly mean about the way they talked to him, about him. It was horrifying, the shit that they would say about him. But nonetheless, I never said one goddamn thing bad about him, because he was nice to me and we got along well. And he was former military. He was a Marine. Anyway, Alan was no dummy. Alan knew how to save money. Alan was a good researcher. Alan did not like the fucking government, but he paid his fucking taxes, and he was a good citizen. Okay, he was a good man. I know that he was a good person. He was just somebody who was also fucking taken advantage of by predatory people throughout when he got older, because he injured injuries, and then people take advantage of people when they're weak. That's what these goddamn money-hungry shit fucks do. To steal your money, your assets, and whatnot. It happened to him. It happened to Ben Baldwin, his brother. It happens to people all the time. Because these goddamn greedy fucking psychopaths out there, and I've known my share of them. Because they've tried it to do the same goddamn thing to me. But Alan passed away in February 2023, like I said. The probate stuff started a few months after that, but of course, the sibling Carter Baldwin, which I don't think they're related. I do not think that Carter Baldwin is by blood related to Alan Baldwin. I just don't. I don't see any resemblance. I don't see any resemblance of him in anybody on the Baldwin side of the family. Not at all. So I'm skeptical about that. And I question that. Maybe he was adopted by them or something, but I certainly don't think that he's blood related to Alan. Whatever. It just doesn't seem. I don't think he is. I'm convinced that he's not. And plus, he was not. Since Alan supposedly died without a will, Mr. Baldwin, Mr. Carter had to be the. Oh, I'm the independent executor. So he argued with me about that. And so he became the independent executor until I said no. And then the court changed it to him having to be the fucking dependent executor because he'd already done so much bullshit and stolen shit. But nonetheless, come to find out in March of 2023, I found out through an attorney, speaking with an attorney today, that there was a safety deposit, a motion for a hearing to open a safety deposit box at Wells Fargo Bank in Kerrville on Sidney Baker or whatever. The only fucking Wells Fargo, I'm sure, in the whole city where Alan had his account, okay? And he had opened up a safety deposit box there where I'm sure that's where that ring was, as well as probably a will and probably his coins and other things of value that Alan had. That guess who stole that? I wonder. Guess who bribed Pamela Ray King and God knows who else, Melinda Luna, or probably even the Judge Robert Kelly? Guess who? Can you take a wild guess? Gee, I don't know, but oh wow, I am I onto something here? My point is that I was fucked over throughout that whole proceeding. I was exploited. I was taken advantage of. They stole stuff from me that I should have inherited. And I have no idea, but I want to know what the fuck was inside that safety deposit box. Because apparently there was a safety deposit box that Alan had that I never heard a goddamn thing about that. What was in the fucking safety deposit box, Carter? And where's all the money? Where's the money trail? Do you know what a forensic accountant is? Because I do. Don't think I'm so fucking dumb. You see how they think I'm so stupid, don't they? But they're wrong about me. And it's going to all come to, whether they like it or not, this is not over. I'm not done battling this. And they will have to fucking give me what I'm entitled to. They're going to have to give me every fucking thing that was stolen from me. That was illegally stolen from me. Through that estate, through the inheritance, through everything. Probably Alan had a life insurance policy. I'm sure that he had a will. I'm quite sure of it. As a matter of fact, I'm 100% sure that there was a will. Whether it was a holographic will or not, I know that there was. He would not have died without a fucking will. There's no way. The way that man was, as organized and meticulous as he was, there's no way that he died without some kind of written something or something. I just know that. And I know that I was probably in his will. I know that. I know that he wouldn't have done that to me because he was always looking out for me. The only goddamn family member who was. Because sure as a fuck Kenny doesn't. She so-called motherfucking hates me and I quite frankly don't give a fuck. Same with her fucking sister and her entire fucking side of the family. With the exception of Lita Bess Griffith. My great-grandmother who also left me money that Kenny and Gwen stole. Or Kenny stole it. with her lavish fucking lifestyle in River Oaks and crap like that, with the fucking goddamn nasty fucking Jew assholes that she was always getting affiliated with, these fucking perverts, most of them. Pervert, predator, sex addict, cokehead assholes that Kenny was addicted to them. So yeah, that's it for now.